Hey guys, welcome to week 4 of your challenge. How you doing? How you travelling? Are you pumped and seeing fantastic change, or are you kind of in that space where you're a little bit lost and confused? I guess it's probably a good point to talk a little bit about expectations at this point. One of the things I classically see around week 3 and 4 is that I get a good understanding of people's expectations around change. We're surrounded by this belief or this understanding that weight loss should be pretty swift and relatively easy, and that we should expect results within 3 to 4 weeks. The truth is, it doesn't happen like that. Most of us are pretty deluded about the state of our metabolism. Try and do your best to block out mainstream media and Instagram if you can, because it's crushing for your spirit. Think about it like this. You've been doing this for 26 days now. Really a fraction of your time. How often in the past have you cut calories way back and potentially ramped up your activity levels in an attempt to lose weight, and then fallen off the bandwagon in exhaustion at the end of it and just gone back into a binge eating cycle? Because it's a pretty common story for a lot of us, and when I talk to a lot of the crew, I get that impression that that's something a lot of us have done in the past. It just leaves you with a really depressed metabolism. It's worth reminding yourself that what you're doing at the moment in this program is very different to anything you've done before, and you've got to give it time. You've really got to give your body time to adjust. I reckon one of the key reasons people don't get the success they want in the time they want is because so many of us have too big a deficit between the calories we consume and the energy we exert. There's just a too big a deficit in the middle, meaning most of us aren't eating enough of the right foods. I get asked this question a lot at this point: am I eating too much food? And my response is classically, after I've looked at the quality of the food, which for most of us is pretty good at this point, the volume isn't too much. Many of us come from a place where there's just too big a deficit between energy in and energy out. The key to lasting fat loss is to obviously consume the right foods at the right time and just minimize that deficit, so that you're just consuming, or your calories in is just under your energy out. And if you can maintain that kind of deficit for an extended period, your body adjusts pretty quick. And what you do is you create a metabolic environment that fuels more fat loss. It's pretty exciting, There's a really good article in your resources area in the week 3 folder called "The 6 Secrets to a Successful Transformation." In this art, you got to read this article. It's critical. This article talks about the fuel shift, which you mentioned a couple of weeks ago. It talks about this metabolic slowdown I'm talking about now, and there's a nice diagram there that kind of demonstrates what I'm talking about. So please, if you haven't already, jump back into week 3 folder and have a look at that. I can't stress enough the importance of utilising the resources, reading the articles, listening to the audios, because that learning process around the habit formation that you're doing will definitely enable you to make this change last. Remind yourself this is very, very different to what you've done before, and hopefully this will be the last thing you have to do to get the body of your dreams. 26 days in, guys, so keep it in perspective, keep enjoying the process, and keep working hard. Bring on a kick-ass week 4.